các bạn. Hôm nay gia đình mình và các người bạn đi vào thăm hang động nha. Một cái hang động ở San Antonio, tiểu bang Texas. Mình sẽ coi như thế nào nha. Nó có đẹp như động không nha các bạn không nha. Đây bây giờ mọi người sắp hàng chuẩn bị xuống động nha. Rồi mình sẽ quay lại màn hình. Trước khi xuống vào hang động thì sẽ được hướng dẫn viên tập hợp lại để nói sơ về những cái hang động như thế nào.
This area right here is called the sinkhole. Geologists theorize it was once the uppermost rim of the caverns up until about 5,000 years ago when weathering and erosion caused the ceiling to collapse, thus leaving behind our namesake, the 60-foot-long Natural Bridge. Now, local farmers and ranchers knew about the sinkhole in the early 1900s, but it wasn't until early 1960 we began to learn more. 4 students from San Antonio's very own St. Mary's University were granted permission to come and explore the area further, and it wasn't until their 4th trip on March 27, 1960 that they discovered a 120-foot crawlway that led to 2 miles of cavern. Developments began in 1963, and on July 3, 1964, the very first tour was given. If you guys look over this way, you'll see 2 plaques. The lower one is dedicated to the discoverers and developers on August 5, 1964 by late Governor John B. Connolly. They left off one very important person, however, so on December 25, 1982, they added the upper one. That is dedicated to the landowner as well as the person most responsible for the developments, Miss Clara Wolf Weiss-Heidemann. Without her, you guys would not have an opportunity to tour our lovely caves today. Now, before we go on down, I do have some rules I need to share. First and foremost, please do not touch any of the natural walls, ceilings, or formations. We as humans are mammals, and we produce oils that will damage the rock and prevent them from growing anymore. It is also a 3rd-degree felony, which I personally don't recommend for any of you. No food or drink allowed inside the caverns, exception of a resealable water bottle. That being said, if you look back that way, you will see some trash cans, and there are several spread out throughout the caves. Please make sure trash makes it into the proper receptacle. No smoking, vaping, or chewing tobacco. Will be coming across pools of water. I ask that you do not throw your spare change into it. It is not a wishing fountain. Your wish will not come true unless it's to be a felon. Now, because of the low lighting, we do allow for flash photography. However, if we come across any wildlife, such as crickets, frogs, or even possibly a bat, I'm going to ask that you turn your flash off and do not interact with it. We'll be traveling 180 feet below the Natural Bridge and 180 feet right back up. This is a one-way tour, so please make sure to keep your belongings with you at all times. We'll be walking a half mile in the caverns and a 1/4 mile back to Discovery Village. The temperature inside the caverns is 70 degrees Fahrenheit with a 99% humidity, so it's going to feel a bit more like 80 to 85. The trail will be steep, it will be wet. Rubber sole shoes are recommended, however, regardless of whatever shoes you are wearing, please take small slow steps and use the handrails. Make sure to stay on trail and behind me at all times. If we have any gaps within the group, please try and fill them in as quickly but as safely as possible. There are a lot of areas where our lights are set on timers, so please make sure to keep up with the group. And one more thing. This trail is slightly strenuous. I ask that you take into consideration any physical limitations that you may have, such as bad knees, back, hips, heart, lungs, or even possibly claustrophobia. That being said, if at any point in time you feel as though you cannot complete the tour or as though you need assistance, please let me know immediately. Again, my name is Kiana, however, I will also respond to "Hey you," tour guide, person in the red shirt, or any loud exclamations of pain. Does anybody have any questions? Alright, then the first room we'll be heading down into, we'll have an opportunity for y'all to take a photo with the group that you came with, so we can get into those groups as we make our way down, and we'll be on our way. White sign on the right-hand side of the handrails. Just make sure to stay behind that sign. I will be calling y'all down group by group in order to take your photos. If you go past the white sign, you'll end up photobombing somebody else, and then that's just going to take me twice as long to take all of the pictures. So once again, please make sure to stay behind that sign and wait till I call you guys down.
Đúng rồi.